Okay, this is concerning the trades I took on this week. So we have three pairs. So I think I actually took trades on three of the pairs on my watch list. So starting off with Euro USD, this was where we took our first trade. Um, Let me dive into the 15-minute trades. Clear. Okay. No, no, this is 1 hour. It's refusing to go. Am I on the 15? Oh, I was on the 15 then. So let's try 5. Yeah, okay. So this is clear. So I think what made me take this trade, because all my trades are aligned by structures. So I'm definitely sure that it was from here. Because I deleted all the drawings. So I left only the, what you call them? The long and position and short position tools. So this trade cost me actually. Okay. Yeah, so I was looking at, you have your low to high, to higher low, to higher high, to higher low, higher high, you get, because this produced this, right? So the break of structure of this was not it. This was the main break, right? So a break of structure, a valid break of structure is not just a break of structure, is the break and the acceptance towards that direction. Alright, so he wanted to create a nice lower low, and that one just what that one took liquidity out. Alright, so at that point I need that, okay, I think I have to enter this trade. So then I need that the 5 minutes will even give me much of a confirmation candle too. So I just entered right there. I think I reached about yeah, you can see it right there, 3.5 pips. It was a very, very fast trade, right? It was 5 minutes. If you go to 15 minutes, just be one long candle. And this was a trade that one to three actually, but I wanted to rally it to the up to the tops. So but I think I took more than 50%, and then the other came back to break even. So I thought, I was still very much bullish because I closed just little, because I wanted to rally it to the full potential. So I entered again and I lost that one. So I think that's that for that trade. Then okay, I have one here. So definitely by this time, I know that that the market is already going bearish, but I'm just trying to catch the mini buys, or you call them, all those little chances to just take little positions in the market. Hold on. That's the first one. This. Oh, okay. I think I was trying to catch the retracement move. I think that's what happened right there. I was trying to catch that retracement move to that upside. So that was how I was able to catch this. Yeah, it looked like head and shoulder. It was a very fast trade, though, very, very fast. And I had this more like a triple top. So this was the break that I looked at. So the break that happened here. So if you have this too, let me take that up. So that happened, and that was when he came back, and then I entered again. So then I put that one, and then for this was the most interesting part of all trades. All right, and that day I just opened up my chart and I just went straight to the 4 hours, and then that was when I saw that the 4 hour had formed this head and shoulder pattern. The head is the first touch of the trend line, the right shoulder is the second touch. That third touch always misbehaves. And why is it that? It's because I something I've seen happen, I think last year, and last year, and I was so hurt by that particular move. Right, I made money from the move eventually, but I was so hurt that my first chance to enter early, I missed it. So I think I can't really remember again. It used to be. Well, let me check the daily time frame. I'm trying to look for that thing. Try to find it. That time Euro USD was rallying. Of course, it's 2025. Yeah, I think it's somewhere here. Yeah, I think that's it. I've seen it. This is it. Let me. So that I think it's clear on the 4 hours. So let me just box this like this, so I'll be able to find it. Yeah. Aha. So that's it. You have these like this. I remember this very, very well. Very, very well. I remember it so well because I that particular trade passed my phase two, no, phase one account. So of my 50k phase one fundedness account. So this you see here was just liquidity from NFP. I knew that the structure was bearish, all right. That's something I always say. I know fundamental is very important, all right, but I try as much as possible to pay attention to the market structure, all right. Most times it's just structure over the news. Sometimes the news you'll be lucky and the news will amplify the structure. That what happened last week Friday during NFP. So that move up, all right. I think I took a trade around DSF and I won. So when I saw that spike up eventually around New York, because I wasn't even out trading around that time, and I was wondering why. Only for me to still find sell entries, but I couldn't take it because I was already out of my trading period, and I saw market was tank eventually. So it was eventually, and I saw that market had formed a right shoulder, a head, a left shoulder, and I knew that this was going to be the right shoulder that would lead, what we call it, that would lead straight down, and it was like a third touch that I really just wanted to cash. So market stopped me out twice here, for real, twice, like because it consolidated for days. I'm not capping. That was like started 1, 2, 3. Almost like those trying to form another shoulder, head, and shoulder. Yeah, you get. But I didn't really pay attention to it because I was like, just sell, only for it to just keep coming back up. You get. It was a whole lot of drama. So it's either you were just like waiting for that head and shoulder to form. In all cases, you still wait for this neckline to be broken. All right. And I wanted to just cash the trade at the line because I just wanted to sell. Eventually, I caught it. I caught it when it broke this and then it reversed. I caught it around there. But I was only paying because I only caught one. And it was something I predicted that I knew that the third touch of a trend line, right, happens to be the strongest plenty of times. So, and I just wanted to take advantage of it. And then I saw the same happen again this Friday. And it was even as clean as ever. So, that was where I actually took that trade. It goes to the 1 hour. So this trade was an impulse trade, all right, because for me, when market had gotten here, it was heading the discount zone, all right. I didn't see a confirmation entry, but I entered anyways. I think I reached about 15 pips thereabout. I got burned. I felt bad actually, but I saw when New York session opened after like an hour, and I saw head and shoulder on the 5 minutes, and I entered that market again. You can see how that head and shoulder repeated itself again before NFP. Head and shoulder seems to be a very beautiful pattern. So that's what I saw. I saw that market had broken it and it's already retesting, and that was when I entered like straight away. But I was just so pained because I had this account. I wanted to flip on this same move. I just knew that this thing has happened before, and I knew that it will repeat itself. All right, with technical traders. So so I just cut it sharp. But I closed just 50% because, like I said it's a move I wanted to catch the full potential. So the next day, which was Friday, NFP, it rallied back up. Alright, I was on transit on Friday, so I wasn't really focused on taking the trades. And when all this was happening, I was still on transit and the network was very bad. So when I had the chance, like when the network was good, I just go here and I took sales. And I think it was because of panic or something. I took sales. I saw that the NFP news favored USD, and if it favored USD, of course it was supposed to continue tanking on Euro USD since Euro is the base currency. But I panicked and I was not thinking that Euro is supposed to be buying, and I ended up closing my position around there, and I was so pissed off because I missed all of this. I'm not capping. I was ready to leave that trade for so long. I knew that I'll close it that Friday. So I missed out on more than $100 because I had a live account and I could only benefit because I got burned there. Right, I got burned there, and I only closed 50% of this, so I couldn't even really recover. So this small trade I got from here to here was only able to now recover the loss of this. So I'm now back to break even, which I'm so pained. I just wish that I had fully maximized the full potential. But this week has been a very, very interesting week on Euro USD the most. So we took another trade on USD, XAE USD. We're using Pepperstone. Yeah, so I logged in. I decided to open Pepperstone. I decided to open an account with Pepperstone so I could just link it with TradingView, because I felt like trading on TradingView seems very cool. Alright, you didn't have to like always head on to MT5. So we're looking at this. Alright, I've been seeing this old picture of a descending triangle on XAE USD. So I'll still even open USD. We just break this trend line and go bullish. Alright, But lately on Euro USD, on XAU USD rather, I've seen a bunch of descending and ascending triangles, and they end up breaking the support or the resistance. They never break the trend line. I don't know, but whichever. So while still seeing this entire picture, I realized that market had actually even been consolidating the whole time. So let's say we are deleting this out of frame, but no, let's leave that. But let's delete it for now, or just hide it instead. So I decided to focus on the main picture instead of the big general thing. Alright, so I saw that we were doing this, and this, I don't even know if I call this a fake out because gold is something else. But then inside all of this, and I saw that we're beginning to form another thing. Like I feel like I might break this structure eventually, but I was being careful. So around there, I sold the market. I've got it. Let me. 5 minutes. It was a very, very solid trade. Yes, it was a break of structure trade actually. I'm very sure that was what made me take that trade. So let's say from here to here. So and I was looking at this and I realized that from here, alright, the top, the eye, this eye, alright, to this other eye. No, like there's no candle break outside. Right? It's now more like a liquidity sweep. And I began to like draw my concern that something seems to be okay, like something seems to be wrong rather. So I decided to start pay more attention to it. Let me drag this here, and that's more at the tip at the lows here. So and I saw this, right? I saw this huge drop ban, and I was wondering why market would just drop it. No, yeah, because why did it drop so hard? So I was concerned that number one, we're unable to create a candle close above that high, right? And we came and we broke the trend line with a huge displacement candle, very bearish candle. So I began to pay attention. So when market went this high again, so at that top, that's when I knew that was my Fibonacci 2 got verified. Like it was a valid pullback. I knew that we're now in the discount zone. So when I saw this thing forming, then that was when I entered straight away, and it was just a very good trade. XAU USD has been good. I feel like it has a lot of good potentials. Same with bad. This was one of the most funny trade on XAU USD that we had this week, and a bunch of us took it. One of us took it as well. Like let's say we shared the trade among ourselves, but when we closed out on this particular trade, he was offline, and when he came back, the trade had hit TP while we lost out. So we were looking at this. I was looking at this huge this structure. All right, you have your high to lows, low high, lower low. All right. So when I saw this coming back, sometimes it's verified the Fibonacci and still come even. All right. I just feel that if market hasn't broken the previous high, the structure is still very much the same way you are looking at it. So when I saw this coming this high, right, that's when I began to start drawing all of this, and then I drew this. I'm gonna put it now. It's more like a neckline, because if you look at it, it's not looking like what a shoulder, a head, and a shoulder. A break of the neckline, you have a retest, right? You're ready to sell. So I was covering the previous high. So and this market started rallying, but when I saw that, it was my concern when I saw this. Then I saw to this low L and then an high. We were supposed to create a low, but failed to. But then I was thinking this was a break of structure, which caught me off guard for real. Only for what go to what come down eventually. So when I changed my bias, taking a bias, I lost out on that on gold, and it was very, very funny. I was so pissed. Damn, I felt bad. So I stayed off good for a while. Then close to NFP Thursdays, I knew gold will sell, right? But you just have to be very careful on it. And you can see it's another head and shoulder pattern. Head and shoulder pattern seems to be very good. I think I know why this guy likes it so much. Alex FXG or whoever. I think that's his name. So I have a shoulder here, the shoulder. Like I said, it's never really clear on the chart as it is on paper. So I saw this trade, right? When I took that Euro USD trade on that NFP, I was like, let me enter XAUSD. I was like, XAUSD might have moved. Only for me to come and see that it was just one candle that had dropped. Oh boy, that was how I entered instantly. I just did this, like I just took out my short position to just put it at this edge where it had not reached there at that point. I put it, then I targeted, I was like seeing if I could cover this eye. I saw 36, I just put in my position calculator, and then I calculated it, and then we just rallied down I was not even ready to even hold it anymore because the vibe had already even died. So then in USD JPY, I think we had one as well through this week. I think it was just one. Yeah, it was just one trade, and this trade was so funny. It's a beautiful trade actually. So I think I had this place in the consolidation. I had this place in the consolidation. So you see market broke through, and it didn't just break through. You have like a trend line already from here touching here, right? So it was following through. So and I knew that USD JPY has been it has now been consolidating all through from the beginning of open of London session, like before London session actually. When I started consolidating, I knew that something was going to happen. So I took a trade. Then I went down to the mini time frame again to see and I saw the structure. So I decided to cover the lows, and you can see that market. I didn't even check it though. I've been asleep and then I woke up and saw that market came this close and I didn't stop. Like I didn't get stop out. The spread must have been very very low at that time, and I think I was lucky enough to escape this. This is the second time something like this is happening to me. It happened last year on a trade. I mean, all the trades rallied back down. Like the first days to now, like rally back down to my take profit was very powerful. I never even imagined this. Like the two of them, same thing. So those are the only trades we had on USD JPY. The only single trade rather. So after that, I was now being confused after seeing all this spike, and I don't like markets that don't have clear structure. So yeah, that's pretty much everything we had this week. We were up on the upper funded account we got. We were up 3% eventually. Yeah, so it's a very good week, and I hope we can see a better week, like better wins for this week. Yeah, that's pretty much it.